Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 2-0, and not a lot of people expected this going into this season. Needless to say, it is a record that we will take and be happy about for the time being. And we know the season is early and there's still a lot to be established and determined before we know how good this Buccaneers team is. Hey, before I get started, please make sure you like, subscribe, smash that bell. And if you're wondering, who in the world is this? My name is James Canada, former Buccaneers defensive tackle, and this is Game's Pewter Perspective. You know, before the season started, the Tom Brady saga was finally over. He really did retire. And everyone said, who's going to be the quarterback? Kyle Trask or Baker Mayfield? Now, I'm not going to lie. I was Team Trask and thought that he deserved the shot. But in the end, Mayfield hung on, won the job, and so far has not really disappointed. Now, the numbers aren't going to blow you away. You look at Baker Mayfield's numbers, you're looking at he's 47 for 68 with a completion percentage rate of 69.1, 490 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions, and only sacked one time. Baker Mayfield has showed that he has that grit. He has a determination right now, I think, and a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, wanting to show everybody that he could be the man to get it done. The other talking point going into the season was pay Mike Evans. Now, I say it was a no-brainer that Mike Evans deserves to get paid. That's another story for another time. He's a 30-year-old wide receiver. We don't know what's going to happen, but I do know this. Every time Mike Evans is on the field, he's going to give you his best, and if you throw him the ball, he's going to catch it. So far on the season, 12 receptions, 237 yards. He's averaging 19.8 per reception, 2 touchdowns, a long of 70 yards, and he's been targeted 18 times. I do want to see some more targets for Mike, but I'll take it. Now, this week, I'll say, it's going to be our biggest test so far of this season. And that's because the Philadelphia Eagles are the returning NFC champions. They went to the Super Bowl last year and came up short against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Eagles are stout on defense. They get things done. They get after the quarterback really well. And we're going to have to play almost, I'm not going to say perfect football because there's no such thing as perfect football, but we're going to have to execute a really well thought out game plan to have success against the Eagles. The Patriots, I think, showed how to do that. The Eagles did give up some passing yards when they could get that line block. Jordan Davis has been a monster in that defensive front coming off the ball. Frederick Cox. They do have an injury. Nakobe Dean is going to be out this game. That might impact a little bit, but I believe the playbook may be out on Jalen Hurts. He's been bottled up a little bit, a little careless with the ball, and I think that's something that we have to take advantage of. The one X factor that I think is playing big for the Eagles this year right now is DeAndre Swift. Swift is getting it done since coming back to his hometown of Philadelphia from the Detroit Lions. Swift has 29 attempts on the season, 178 yards, and 1 touchdown. But he's averaging 6.1 yards per carry, something I'm going to have to do. And let's be honest, before that late defensive touchdown, it was a battle with the Bears, but our defense did hang on. They've been playing well, and I think that they can get things done. I like this game because it's at home. Again, it's our first real test. A lot of people say that we're going to be 0-2, that we're going to tank to try to get Caleb Williams. But right now, the Buccaneers are showing a lot of resilience, and they're coming out and they're playing good ball. They're playing smart football. I do want to see the run game improve just a little bit because, right now, as a team, 67 carries, 193 yards, only averaging 2.9 a carry, and 1 touchdown. That's going to have to improve, and it's going to be something we're going to have to establish to soften up that secondary of the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Rashad White, Sean Tucker, Chase Edmonds are going to have to get things going. Vaughn was hurt, a little banged up in our secondary last week, but at the end of the day, people are going to ask me my predictions, and I'm not making this a homer pick. Just watching the Eagles in their first 2 games and watching how we played, and I do believe our defense can put some pressure on Jalen Hurts and stop that running game with Swift in the backfield. I think the Buccaneers are going to shock the world and come out victorious against the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, your boy Big Game James said shock the world, come out victorious. I don't believe this is going to be a high-scoring game on our end. And if we can keep it low and do our job on defense, we're going to have to keep the Eagles under 24 points to win this game. So I'm thinking we're going to go out and it's going to be 24-21. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win and improve to 3-0 to continue and shock the skeptics and the haters and improve her 3-0 record. Anyway, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Can the Buccaneers ride this winning streak into week 3 and come out victorious Monday night against the Philadelphia Eagles? Hey, fire the cannons, raise the flags.